happening right now?
Priyanka Gandhi is being detained right. Akansha, I would like to show you the visuals. Priyanka Gandhi has just stepped out and she is now being detained by the police. The police has made a cordon around her and they are trying to get her in control. Although Priyanka Gandhi has managed to move a few steps ahead, the Delhi police is running behind her as of now. A lot of chaos and action outside AICC today. Priyanka Gandhi, dressed in all black along with a few workers, has just stepped out and she is moving ahead.
Alright, and as we speak, that is the other breaking we are bringing to our viewers. Priyanka Gandhi, after Rahul Gandhi being detained. Remember, we just showed you shots of Rahul Gandhi inside the bus. He's already been detained, and as we speak, Anshul's bringing us those live shots of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra now being detained.
Priyanka Gandhi is still moving. Priyanka Gandhi is still moving. The Delhi police is still trying to get her in control, but Priyanka Gandhi is still moving at a great pace. So from Congress office, we have now reached till outside Sonia Gandhi's residence, where Priyanka Gandhi is still taking forward this march. So yes, big developments happening over here out at Akbar Road. The first barricade has been broken. Now the protesters are moving towards the second barricade, and Priyanka Gandhi is leading that protest as of now. Akansha, is my voice clear?
Yes, Anshul, go on.
So yes, now we are just crossing the residence of Sonia Gandhi, which is just parallel to Congress office. Now the Congress workers are now moving at a great speed towards the second barricade, where the Delhi police is still trying to manage the crowd over here. They are moving towards the second barricade. We are bringing you these visuals. Heavy slow winnering. A lot of pushing, pulling, a lot of action happening over here. They have reached towards the second barricade, where the police has already placed in barricades. The water cannons are also placed in over here. So yes, Priyanka Gandhi is still trying to find a way to carry on with this march from here. In fact, the police is trying to stop her at this second barricade, where not only the police officials but rapid action force, rapid police force, all are present over here. They are trying to stop her. They are trying to stop these barricades from opening. So yes, a lot of action happening over there. In the next few minutes, we could also see the water cannons being released from here. So yes, a lot of action. If these visuals are clear to our viewers. From here, you can see Priyanka Gandhi is climbing atop that barricade right now. So yes, lots of action. A very important day in the history of Congress. We can see now Priyanka Gandhi making sure she leaves no stone unturned in making sure that her message goes across now, that Priyanka Gandhi would not bow down to the pressure of the government and will carry out this march till 7 LK. So yes, Priyanka Gandhi is just trying to find a way to cross these barricades. However, she has been stopped by Delhi police and other security forces who have been deployed over here. So a lot of commotion, a lot of chaos has already started outside Akbar Road. Priyanka Gandhi is atop that barricade. She is climbing that barricade and now has crossed the barricade. Priyanka Gandhi has crossed the second barricade also now. Big developments happening over here outside AICC headquarters. Priyanka Gandhi has now managed to cross the second barricade now, and now she is moving towards the third barricade yet again. So yes, not much in control of Delhi police over here. The Delhi police is still trying to get the situation under control, but there is an absolute chaos that can be seen over here. Unprecedented scene outside the AICC headquarters we are seeing today over here. The police is also trying to detain the workers, but Priyanka Gandhi has actually managed to get away from here. She has moved towards the third barricade now. The police has stopped her over there, along with the media personnel who managed to cross as well. The police has stopped them over here. You can see the kind of tussle that has broken out over here between the police officials and the protesters who are over here. Priyanka Gandhi she still hasn't managed to cross the third barricade, probably second last layer of barricadings that have been put in place by the Delhi police. They have not managed to cross that.
If you could take us through what is the plan, where are they marching towards? If you could quickly take us through what is the plan of these Congress workers along with Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. As we saw, she has been crossing those barricades, but where are they marching towards exactly?
So the plan of the Congress party is to march towards the 7 LKM, towards the Prime Minister's residence. and to give a dhanda outside the Prime Minister residence. And for that they had to seek permission from the government yesterday, but they haven't got any sort of permission, and that is the reason why we are seeing so much police deployment that has been deployed over here. They're trying to stop not only the Congress workers but also Priyanka Gandhi, but it is getting a bit difficult for the Delhi police to manage Priyanka Gandhi because remember she's an SPG protectee. She has a level of protection around her, and that is the reason why the Delhi police cannot go very close to her. That is the reason why we saw Priyanka Gandhi escaping, climbing atop barricades and crossing barricades one after the other, reaching out to the third barricade where now she has finally been...
As we speak, we are also getting visuals of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra now sitting on dharna because she's just managed to cross those barricades as Anshul was taking us. I can see there are some female Delhi police officers as well because remember the male Delhi police officers cannot detain her. All right, we are getting those live visuals of female Delhi police officers surrounding Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Anshul, if you could take us through all those latest visuals, we can see she's been surrounded by female Delhi police cops at the moment.
So yes, the senior police officials who were on the ground, be it the joint CP or the DCP, they have now gone ahead and speaking to Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, where she is still not agreeing to their points. And that is the reason why we are seeing so much commotion that is happening right outside the AICC headquarters. Priyanka Gandhi is still trying to make her way through these series of barricades that have been put in the entire stretch of Akbar Road. She's still trying to get through that, but the police has finally managed to stop her at a certain point and is not allowing her to go any further, is what I can tell you. And in the next few minutes, what we can tell you is that Priyanka Gandhi is going to be detained from here, as well as the Delhi police is making sure that the legalities are in place so that the detention of Priyanka Gandhi doesn't become something that is illegal. So yes, the Delhi police has initially tried to speak to her, has informed her, which is the legal procedure. The Delhi police has informed her that we are actually going to arrest you, detain you, since this is 144 has been imposed in this area and protests cannot happen. So this is the information that they needed to give to her. They have told her that, and in the next few minutes we could see Priyanka Gandhi being detained by the police right here. So yes, a lot of action that is happening right outside the Congress office, and this is definitely unprecedented. At least over the last 2 to 3 months, the kind of action that we saw happening during Sonia Gandhi protest and Rahul Gandhi protest as well. So this was not the kind of peace that we saw over here, but this time around the Congress is very, very adamant, and that is why we are seeing so much commotion happening. At least 2 layers of barricades have already been crossed by Priyanka Gandhi. She is at the 3rd layer of barricading where she has sat on her dharna. Senior leaders of the Congress party